Did any of you guys watch the Uncharted movie?
No, I have not
Wait,
watched it.
wait,
Okay.
the Uncharted is out. The
Yeah,
movie is out.
it came out yesterday.
Wait, is it on theaters or?
Yeah, theaters. I don't know. I don't know when it's not going to be streamed anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Uncharted, is Uncharted going to be on Fortnite? It's also on Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't have no interest to watch the movie. I think the movie. I mean, from the review I seen, I watched the review from it from people talking about it. They said it's an okay movie. It's not bad, but it's
Yeah.
not great. So I don't. I'm not in a rush to see. I will see it when I can get it like digital or something. I mean, I like to see it, but I'm not gonna go spend money on theaters to watch it. I don't think it's that good. But I do want to see it. But it doesn't look. I don't think it's from what the reviews I've seen. It doesn't look like it's bad, but it's not great. It's just okay.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's better than a lot of people thought it was gonna be. So I guess it's a win.
Also, I won't be surprised.
But real live, everybody. And not a whole lot of news this week.
It's the
But we got a couple of juicy things to talk about. And the big thing is Horizon Forbidden West came out today. Review scores came out on Monday, so we're gonna talk about the reviews, the Metacritic, and people get mad. And I think some of the review scores don't. I don't understand some people who review scores, how they review scores. Cause I think some of the review scores are pretty. I don't agree with it all, but like the real low ones, I don't see how you give this game a low score, like a 6 out of 10. It's like I don't know, but you know, I haven't finished the game, but the first game, the first game review. Well, before I'm getting ahead of it. Yeah, this is Hitting the Polygons, episode 70, and like I said, we got a couple topics to talk about. Uh, but before we get started, I'll let everybody introduce themselves.
Hey, this is Emperor Gil, your co-host.
this Devon Buddy. As always, glad to be here.
Yeah, so as I was getting straight into the one of the topic is Horizon Forbidden West came out this week. Came out on Friday. Big time PlayStation exclusive. Very hyped game. Very anticipated game. And the reviews came out, and they're pretty much it's getting good review. Getting a lot of fives, getting a lot of perfects or 10 out of 10s, 5 out of 5s, but it's getting some like 8s and 9s. And I think somebody gave it like a low 6, and people are going to town at this person. And uh, but but we could talk about that. Why you think people like? To me, I mean, I can give my opinion, but I'm very early in the game. I'm only like 3 hours into the game so far. I'm liking it. The graphics are beautiful. Everything. The combat feels like Horizon. I haven't got the new glide you're supposed to get yet. I did get the little grapple hook, and that's making like that's making it a little bit more fun. The platforming, and the platform is a little bit better, but it's still not perfect. But so far, I'm liking the game. It seems like there's a lot of stuff to do in the game, and yeah, it's definitely an open big time game. But I like it so far. What I play it so far, the combat doesn't seem too different than Horizon, but I'm very early in the game. But these review scores, a lot of places gave it 10s, a lot of places gave it 9s, some people gave it 8. But then there's like a couple of people that gave it, oh, when I was looking at Metacritic, somebody gave it like a 6. I think somebody might have gave it like a 4. I don't know. And that bumps the score down to 89. And people are upset because you got some people who are just really hardcore PlayStation fans, and they want this game to be perfect. Which no game's really perfect, but they want this game to score around the 90. And to me, 89. Only reason why I don't like the 89 score because the first game got an 89, right? With this game, even all the people who didn't give this game a high review score, who gave it maybe an 8 or 9, they're all saying that this game is better than the first game. Well, if the first game Metacritic is 89 and this game is better, then it should be better than 89, right? So it's kind of bad to see that 89 when everybody's saying this game is better than the first game, and it has the same. I think the same score. I think the first game ended up with 88, 89 too. So it's funny to see this game at 89, but it's just because you got certain people who give it a bad review score. And to me, I don't think everybody's gonna like the game as much. But to give it like a bad rank, it's pretty bad, because to me for you to get below a 7, the game really has to be really really bad. Like it has to perform bad. It has to have a lot of glitches and just not really playable for you to get below a 7 to me. But that's just my opinion. So I don't. So to me, I don't think the review score should be the 89. I think it should at least be a 90, 90 above. But hey, everybody has their own opinion. People are getting online and the, going off. You can't tell nobody how to feel about a game, right? If that person really believed that it was a 6 or a 4 out of 10, hey, I don't know what kind of games he likes, but hey, I don't think he should be reviewing games for a living. But this is my because even games I don't like, if the game plays good, if even the type of game I like, if the game plays good, I'm not gonna knock it because I don't like the game. I'll knock it because I can't give a game a perfect score if I don't like the game. But I'm not gonna knock it down really really low just because it's not my type of game, right? It's different to playing a game that's your type of game and not your type of game. Like if you like, I don't like stuff games, right? So if I play Metal Gear Solid 5, who a lot of people like that game, I probably wouldn't give it a 9 or 10 or I'll probably give it a 7 or 8. But I'm not gonna give it a 6 or a 5 because I don't like the game because I know that I don't like stuff games. Of course I'm not gonna like the game, but it's not fair for me to play a type of game I don't like and give it a bad review score. That's just to me that's unfair, you know. But you know, I didn't read that guy's review, so I can't see why he gave it that review. So I don't want to judge him too hard. Maybe he just thought it's unplayable. I don't know. But when you see everybody giving a high review score and you knock it, like I can see it, you're not liking it like everybody else is liking it as much. Like you might not think it's a 10 or a 9 or an 8. But for you to give it like a 4 or a 6, it's like I don't know about that. But how do y'all feel about this whole review score stuff? And I don't know if y'all checked out any of I don't know if y'all read any reviews or watched any videos on the review scores of this game or how y'all sitting on this.
I don't say
Um,
like I don't say I never I'm saying I never I said I don't say I never see it, but I pretty much but I pretty much care less about it.
I've read a couple of reviews. I've seen a lot of prices thing about it,
Yeah, I haven't seen her stuff about it yet.
but I think she just over. She does like overview about it. She doesn't really talk that much about it. But I don't know. It's like, yeah, the game's good, but at the same time, it's like I've seen people like say that this. I forgot who said this. I think it was like G4. I think X-Play said that this would go among the ranks of Silent Hill 2 and I forgot what other classic game. I'm like, okay, you putting this thing next to Silent Hill 2 is like, nah. I don't think it's that good.
Well, see, here's a pen. To
It's-
me, I would think this is better than Silent Hill 2 because I don't like those type of games, right? So to me, Silent Hill
yeah,
is
but
trash.
understandably.
But I
Thinking about
wouldn't,
it
but I
critically,
wouldn't.
it's like, no, hold on.
Yeah, because to me, I don't like the Silent Hill game. So to me, oh, yeah, it's a whole lot better than Silent Hill 2. But I'm not gonna review Silent Hill because I know that I'm not gonna give it a very good review because I'm not playing a game I like, right? So it's not fair to me. Now I can tell you if a game plays functioning right, and if it's
Yeah.
got in the story and stuff. But as far as gameplay, I'm not gonna like that game because I don't like this type of game. So of course I shouldn't give Silent Hill a bad score. I shouldn't because it's why am I I don't like that type of game. So it's but to me, like to me, I compare this from like what Uncharted 1 was to Uncharted 2. I don't think this is as big as a jump from where it is graphically, but well, I actually probably I haven't finished it, so I have
This
to
is a
wait.
graphically.
But like from like Uncharted 1 to Uncharted 2, this is what to me so far. Maybe I think it's what this is going to be is from Horizon Dawn to Horizon 2.
That's what I was gonna say. Since you actually played it, do you see any graphical difference between the two?
Yeah, but one thing is I have a 4K TV. I didn't have a 4K TV. See, there's a lot of reasons why. Uh, the environment itself is just more detailed. Like it's like the like and even I'm playing in performance mode, but you can play in 4K 30 or you can play performance. But even in performance mode, it upscales it to 4K, so it's not as good as 4K, but it's better than 1080p, right? Even though it's not completely 4K.
Yeah.
So of course it's gonna look better than the last one because I'm already playing on high resolution, right? So right, but then it's just the detail in the levels. Like it's just so the level of detail and the textures. It's just so. It's like, dude, you're looking at the environment, and it is so. I don't know. These guys, the environment and the forest and the plants. If you just watch Digital Foundry video, you'd be like, oh shit, damn.
Now, wait, when you say textures, like, is that like the actual textures on like buildings and stuff, or
It's
is it like,
that, and also there's
or
more
like,
detail. There's more like
like,
stuff.
like environmental detail?
Yeah, environmental detail.
Yeah,
Like it's like walking in a room. You have
yeah.
say you have a bedroom and you got a couch and a TV, right? But then it's now you got a couch, TV, a computer, TV stand, just shit everywhere. That's what it's compared to. There's just so much more detail. They put so much more stuff into the environment. Like the grass doesn't just like it's just this. If you watch Digital Foundry, you'll see the difference they put into this game. Like, and it's running at 60, frames. So it's detail, it's graphics, the characters. The the characters look better, right? Especially this NPCs characters look a whole lot because the NPCs didn't look all that great in the last one. Because the main thing about the last game was the environments looked so good in the last one. And the characters looked alright, like the main character looked really good, but the other characters looked okay. But it was mainly the environments. Now it's like, oh no, it's the environments look better, the characters look better, the animations just, oh dude, it's like
Do you
shit.
know what engine they use?
Decima engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's probably the only reason why we want to play it.
yeah, because that's the engine that your guy made his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
yeah, because he went to Sony and he used to and he's like, I want this engine. So Sony will say, okay, you can
yeah.
use.
And I know that he also helped improve the engine while
Yeah,
he was working on
they
it.
improved it. Yeah, it's a. I mean, I'm very early in the game, but so far the water, like I haven't really get to dive deep into underwater yet. But oh man, it's just if you watch that Digital Foundry video, like well they got two of them now. They got one where they compare PS4 to PS5 like this game, but then they have one where they just talk about. They call this game a PS5 masterpiece. That's what they call this game. Digital Foundry called this a PS5 masterpiece game. That tells you and it's not perfect. I'm not saying this game is
Yeah.
graphically and everything perfect, but it's just it's 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 crazy how good it looks, and just I'm playing it so far, and I'm very early into the game, and I'm just stunned at this the amount of detail and the levels and the characters, and like when your character's got this armor and it's just oh hell, it's just flowing everywhere, and I'm just like damn, like it's just it makes you really think about how far games have come. Like it's just and like so far the robots you fight and I fought my first kind of boss. I'm just like damn, it's very very awesome. And I don't think it looks too. I mean, it doesn't seem like it looks too bad on PS4. I've seen some comparisons a little bit, but I haven't seen like the whole comparisons. But the main thing on the PS4 is that you will. I don't know if they have a performance mode on the PS4, but I don't think the load times. That's one thing that's even better now is the load times from the last game to this game. So yeah, it's so to me it was like but all the reviews are saying how much this game is better. So you expect the scores to be better than the last one. I think the last one ended up at 89, but then this one's 89 because you got some people who are reviewing it bad. But to me, it's like what I had to say about that is it's a shame when you got people who just I don't know. Like to me, like I'm not big into stealth, and this game is kind of not stealthy because you can go all action, but when you use stealth, it makes it a little bit better. And but you can get a lot of you get a lot of tools, and traps, like you get different types of bow and arrows to use. You can you get traps, different types of traps. You get different types of ranged weapons, and I'm still early on, so I haven't got all that. But I remember the first game, you can just lay a bunch of traps down, really fuck them up, and get. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot to do in the game. So, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm liking the game so far. I'm really into it. It just sucks that I got so much to do this week, and like I want to play Lost Ark still, which I'm gonna talk about after this. Cause I'm enjoying that game, and now I got this to enjoy. And then next week is Elden Ring, and I'm actually for some reason I'm just getting more hyped about that game, which I don't know why. I'm not a big Souls type of guy, but for some reason I'm getting kind of hyped for this game. And yeah, but I'm gonna try to put some more time into Horizon this week, and then I'm gonna try to put some more time in Lost Ark. But yeah, have any more thing to say about So it did it the can't talk the any of you guys gonna I didn't even see this comment. Somebody in the Echo of Heaven says, "Do you like it Bud now because she's thicker?" I mean, I guess he's talking about Aloy. I mean, she looks better, man. She graphically she looks better. That's what I'm gonna say. She's more polygons. She's more polygons. Uh, yeah, she's more polygons. So yeah, but yeah. Like I said, I am looking forward to you know, playing more of the game because I'm just excited to see the environments in the game because look, the playing the game right now, the graphics are just really blowing me away, and the environments just look so good. And it's, like I said, the detail, like yeah. So do y'all plan on playing this game or? I, I know, cause I know you didn't like, cause you didn't like you just didn't like the first game at all, Caesar, or
I mean, yeah, like I think I was something at work at the beginning of this week where I was trying to replay the game because I there was something about it that I just did not like. I think that was mainly the I didn't like the whole concept of them reverting back to like a native, like primitive tribe
okay,
type of thing.
yeah. So
It was like,
you weren't feeling the story.
well, I wasn't feeling that concept. It was like I don't actually believe this would happen, you know.
Yeah,
And that, and also I just didn't really care about any of the characters.
yeah. I think I think you can skip the first one. It gives you a fast. It tells you what happens at the end of the first game, right? So if you don't really want to
Yeah,
play the first one, but you want to play this one, I think you can because it'll give you a fast. Uh, it'll give you a fast overview of the story. Because I kind of forgot. I remember the bits and details that happened in the first game, but I didn't remember all of it. But yeah, but I think that if you like I think you would. I think so far. I mean, I can't tell you about this story, but so far I'm liking I'm liking where it's going, and yeah, it's somebody in chat says, are we excited about the Steam Deck release?
I am.
I am not because I don't like. I just don't play Portal. I have a Switch and I don't use that. I don't even play that, and I just don't like sitting down and holding the screen. I just don't like for some reason playing a game like this. I don't like it. When I had my PSP, I played one game on that, and I didn't really like playing that because I don't like having my neck like that and playing. This is uncomfortable. I don't like doing it. And Switch, I have a Switch, but I never unhook it from my TV to play it. So Steam Deck looks cool, but I don't really play too many PC games either ways, and I don't really like playing games on the go. So no, I am not excited about it.
So like I honestly I pretty much still thinking about it. Think about getting it. Like
For
at first, I was like, I was like, I'm like, I'm like, well, like okay. Then I like look at it again. I'm like, I think myself like, I was like, you know what? I was thinking myself do I want to get it? Nah. Like it just like it pretty just like it's just like I don't know. I really don't know what to expect of the stream deck of the stream deck. I mean Steam, not stream, Steam, Steam Deck. I don't know why I say stream, but but hey, it might be cool. Sure, you got like two touch pads on there, right?
Uh,
yeah, I think
I
it was like two.
yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't paid too much. I mean, when I first came out or they announced, it, I looked at it, but I didn't pay much because I just don't like I don't game on the go, man. Like I just don't like playing games like that. It's just I don't like playing a game like this. I just can't do it.
Uh, well, I'm gonna say I pretty used I'm just pretty used to it though. I pretty used I used to have I I used to have the Nintendo Game Boy and a P and a PSP and PSP and a Vita the other handling games.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yes.
played back in the day. Like I said, I had a Game Boy. I love my Game Boy. I had the classic Game Boy, fucking black and white, big sucker. And I enjoy playing games on that. But as of now, I just don't. If I'm on the go, I might play no console on the go. I just have my phone and.
It's also
Yeah.
different because we're also driving.
Yeah, that's true. But even now, like, yeah, I don't really travel too much now. And if I did go somewhere, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna. If I'm going somewhere to be bored enough where I had to bring out my console, like for a long period of time, nah, I'm not doing it. Like if as far as like a handheld, like for me just to sit there and play, I don't, I don't really travel, stuff like that. I might be taking a lot of plane trips and stuff. I mean, I mean, like I said, if you take a lot of plane trips, you go a lot of places, you're on the plane a lot, and you in the airports and you're waiting around. I can see maybe wanting something like this to pass the time, but to me, I don't do that kind of stuff. If I'm home, I'm definitely not playing at the house. If I'm gaming at the house, I'm definitely on my console or maybe on my PC. But I'm just, you know, uh, but yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's a bad device. It's just not for me. I just,
Yeah.
and I don't, also I don't play a lot of PC games either. So it's not a lot. I don't know what I would play on. Maybe Lost Ark if I'm still playing it.
I really can't. Now I think about it, like I really can't imagine playing large arc on a Steam Deck though.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm using the controller, so. But you have a lot. You need a big kind of a big screen because you got a lot of stuff going on to kind of keep up with.
Dude, see, was anything like that? Like, I really look, shoot, shoot, I pretty believe I would have good vision on it though. Well, unless, well, it pretty depend on your vision. I guess what it is. We'll find out. Though how going to see how the scene deck looks. Wait, hey, Amber, Amber, did you say like did you sorry did you pre order the Steam Deck by any chance?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the way they're doing it is like you have to put $5 down to get in line. And then they'll tell you like, hey, we're we're getting ready to like actually set this many people pre-order links or whatever. And that's when you can actually do it.
Uh,
So yeah, so that's it. Steam Deck. Uh, along with Horizon. Horizon's a good game. Like I said, it's I I think if you like this type of action open world games, I think it's definitely so far. I mean, going on the reviews and what a little bit about play, I think it's definitely a buy. Uh, but I also want to talk about Lost Ark because that came out last week, Friday, and I put some time into it, and we got Devil's commentary in it, in the chat. I'm gonna read what he has to say in a minute. But Lost Ark, I haven't put as much time as I want into it because it's just other things. But I've played. I'm level 28 now, and I'm like I said, this game ain't doing anything so far. I haven't got to the end game content. This game ain't doing anything like new or special. I mean, I can't talk about the graphics because I got my graphics down on low because I have a crappy video card, but it doesn't look bad. But I'm enjoying it. It's not doing anything like crazy new or but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with the grind. I just got to a part in the story yesterday where I got my own stronghold. So now you can kind of start building your own kind of stronghold and different things and that. A lot. I mean, and it seemed like when I got to where I'm at now, a lot of stuff that's opened up. And I'm not even at the end game yet. I'm not even. I ain't hit level 50 yet, but I seem like a lot of stuff just opened up for me. Other stuff to do now. I got to this big city, but I'm enjoying the combat. I'm enjoying the game. It's fun. Um, yeah, it's I can see why a lot of people play it. And I think it's just a new MMO and it's fun. Like I said, it's you know yeah. I think that's all I got to say about it. And I plan on at least getting to the end game. I'm not sure how much I'll play with the end game. It'd be more if I get people to play with me. If I do more in game stuff, because in the in game stuff is when you do raids and a lot of stuff, and I don't want. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll probably try it out, but right now I'm really having fun with the grind, and I like leveling up and getting new armor and making my abilities stronger, and it's yeah, that's fun. You have anything to say about Lost Ark? And I'm gonna read what he said in this chat. What level are you? I know what level you are, Caesar. I think you're still level 10. I mean, I looked on there.
Yeah.
But what about you? You say you've been playing it, Devin?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, tell you the truth. I really don't know what my level is. I'm just I'm just playing.
But developer commentary says 1 week until Elden Ring. It's the only game coming out that matters. I don't know about all that. I think Elden Ring is gonna be a good game. I'm getting more excited about getting that game. I plan on picking up. I probably won't pick it up next week. I might. I'm debating if I want to beat Horizon first or jump it, cause I thought I was gonna be able to get through Horizon pretty fast, but the more people talked about the game and said it's really good, just take your time and do side quests, cause you don't want to get to the end of the game on the level. It said if you're under level, then what the game wants you to be, it's real tough. If you're over level, it's not that bad. But if the game wants you to be level 27, you're level 25. It said it could be rough. But if you're level 28 or 29, it's not. It's kind of easy. So I like having the games easy as it can be. So I do want to spend some time doing. I don't want to rush through the story. I want to just take my time, do side quests, get better armor, and better weapon upgrades and all that kind of stuff, and explore this beautiful game. So and it's on. And I can't. And they said about a lot of people beat the game in about 35 hours. Not going straight through it, but kind of do some of the side missions and stuff. So that's probably how long it's gonna take me. Now I'm definitely not gonna be able to put 35 hours into it by the next week. And I don't want to rush it because, like I said, but so I'm not sure when I'm going. And I might just wait a week or two for Elden Ring, or I might, if like I said, we'll see how Horizon Dawn is going if I want to jump into Elden Ring. But also I want to kind of wait for some guides because one reason why I like playing Demon Souls and Dark Souls because all them games I hate fucking dying over and over. And I just hate doing shit. I hate doing shit over in games. That's one I don't like doing. Unless I'm like getting loot for it or something. But if I'm dying and I can't beat the ball, so I can't beat the area, and I gotta keep trying over and over. I'm not about that. I ain't about that game style anymore. So I'm just waiting for Elden Ring. I'm kind of excited about waiting for some guides, so people just tell me what to do and find the hidden weapons and the strongest weapons and just go do wipe shit up. That's what I plan on doing. And it seems like it's gonna be a little bit easier because it's gonna give you more options to play. So that's one reason why I'm kind of excited about Elden Ring more and more. But man, it's big games this month. Uh, yeah. I also want to talk about. Wait a minute. Developer's commentary. That's not what I said. That is not what I said. Like I just talk about when I play my games. I like to enjoy my games. I'm not sitting there trying to grind and get my butt kicked over and over. That's not fun to me anymore. I don't mind a little challenge, but just to get punished over and over is not fun to me. I don't have time for that. just just to get
Mm.
full game.
I want to say, if y'all want to know what the River says, the River says, the River says,
Well, he's saying, and then he's saying that I like the grind. I like the grind of Lost Art because I'm not doing, I'm not, I'm not.
He has a point. He
No,
has a
no.
point.
I'm gonna tell you the point. His difference between Lost Ark. Lost Ark, I am grinding, but I'm grinding while I'm going through the story, right? So I'm not stuck on a level and grinding on one level because I keep dying over and over, right? That's a grind I don't like. I like grinding when I'm doing, while I'm going through the story and I'm getting stronger and I'm leveling up. That's the grind I like, right? I don't like sitting on one stage dying over and over by a boss and grinding that boss. No, I don't like that. I like grinding through the story until I get the end game. That's the grind I like. That's the fun. This I'm sitting there playing and chilling and grinding and getting leveling up as I go through the game and having a good time. You right? That's the grind I like. I don't like, oh, I've died 50 times. That's the grind I don't like. There's a difference. Get good, newbie. Once you get on Smash Bros. And you can tell me who's good.
There's a
Yeah.
difference.
What's that?
I don't see a difference.
You don't see a difference in me playing through the game, going through the story, and leveling up as I go through the story, then it's getting stuck on one stage trying over and over.
Yeah.
There's no
You're
difference.
still grinding at the end of the day.
There's no difference than dying over and over on one stage, then going through a
You're
game.
still grinding.
Yes, I
That's the
like
whole point.
I like grinding on games when I'm going
There's
through
no
the story,
difference. You're still
but I
grinding.
don't
There's
like
two types
grinding
of
on
things.
one.
Now
How
take
can-
away that grind and make it better.
But I don't like grinding on one level on a boss. So there's definitely a difference. Like, come on, like, how you don't see the difference of being stuck on one stage?
All I'm hearing
Instead
is
of
grinding.
playing-
and I hate that shit.
Yeah, but I told you there's different types of grinding in games.
Regardless, put grind in the game. I hate.
Okay. Okay.
the River says,
It depends
Smash
on how much
Bros.
grind I need to do.
The-
Like if
the-
it's RNG grind, I fucking hate that shit so much. Fucking Destiny put me off on that shit so much.
Yeah, I mean Destiny. I understand what you're talking about Destiny, but I didn't have that much problem with the ONG grind. But I understand when you're trying to get a certain type of weapon or you're trying to level up, like mainly just certain type of like the rocket launcher was pretty bad. People trying to go for
The River commentary says, Smash Bros. I play elite games like Kung Fu Panda, showing out Legendary Legend.
the games you make trying to have an advantage. That's all that is. It's all good. Yeah, but like I said, that's the only thing. I just don't. I like playing games. I like going through the story. I don't like being stuck on one level. I'm trying over and over, just because it's
I'm gonna say
wanna
like
be
that's.
cheap.
I'm
you want to
gonna
be
say
cheap or
that's.
something.
I'm gonna say like that's almost every game though.
No, being stuck and trying over and over because it's too tough or they're too cheap. That's not every game.
Yes. Dude, that like almost every game.
You saying every game plays like Dark Souls and Demon Souls?
No, I ain't no like no I know I ain't saying like everything play like dark Souls. It just I mean like it can be any other games.
It could be any
But-
game if you're not good at games, right? If you're not very good at games and every game is tough, that's any game, right? I'll give you that. If you're not very good at games and every game you play you die over and over, well, it's every game because you're stuck. But every game's not hard like Demon's Souls, so I'm not stuck on every stage just trying over and over. Most time I'm blasting through the stages. When I play Ratchet and Clank, I'm blasting through the game, having a good time, just beating stage by
I
stage.
will argue the Souls games.
But when I talk about Souls, it's like you play every stage, you just get stuck and stuck and stuck every stage, and you have to fight
Yeah, but
same
it's-
boss 50 times, go to the stage over and over, and die over and over. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, but that's
but when the
that's
other
more
game,
you than the game.
That's part of the game.
yes, that's my. I don't, and I'm telling you, I don't like that type of game. Right? That's okay if people like that game. I don't. I'm saying I don't like that game. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that type of grind. And Demon Souls are punishing and they're cheap and they put things in there that will cheap that will get you in the first time just to kill you for no warning, right? I don't. And Elden Ring seems like it's gonna be. I don't think Elden Ring's gonna be too much difference, but I think the it seems like it's gonna be more ways for you to beat the game and beat it.
Excuse me.
I don't think it's gonna be easier, but I don't. People say it's easier, but it's because they give you more options. So I don't think it'll be as
I
punishing.
think they found a good way of like from what I gathered from it. It seems like there's like a certain structure and like path you need to go to defeat bosses.
Yeah, like they give you a lot of stuff. They give you a lot of ways to play the game and not be as challenging, right? Because they give you like you can summon stuff and it's
Right, it's
and
like
and
one
I think
example
and
they
I think
did
it being
was like
open
having
world
a.
and it being open world,
I
makes
don't
it.
think that matters
Or
because
I
they're already open world as far as I'm concerned.
they're not open world. They're not. They're more.
They are open world.
Nah, I don't. They'll semi.
Uh,
I'll give you semi open world, but they're not straight open world.
but obviously they're not a big whole grand scheme like Horizon over here, but
Yeah, I mean I'm talking about they're not like Assassin's Creed or it's kind of like saying that Ratchet and Clank's open world. Well, no, Ratchet and Clank's not open world. But like I said, I'm excited for Elden Ring. I'm gonna give Elden Ring a try. I just don't know when, if I'm gonna get it next week or not. Cause I just like I said, I just bought Horizon Forbidden West, having a good time with that game, and I still need to play Lost Ark, and you know, and I haven't played Halo in like in a week, so I need to get some multiplayer of Halo in, and then you get my what do you call it, Battle Pass ranked up before the season's over.
okay. The one thing about grinding in Lost Ark, how much of a grind is it?
Well, I can't even say I'm grinding because I'm not like this. I say grinding, but I'm mainly just leveling up. I'm enjoying playing through the campaign and leveling up and
Yeah,
getting
but
stats.
are you continuing the story,
Yeah, I'm just playing through the
or
story.
is it
I'm just
or is
going.
it you had to complete? You keep repeating missions.
No, I'm not. I'm not completing missions over
Okay.
and over. I'm just going through the story, leveling up. I'm just playing through the campaign. I mean, I'm doing side missions too. Other optional missions and stuff too, and
So why are you grinding? That's my
I,
question.
I didn't mean to say. I say grinding but it's not. But I'm not really grinding. I'm just leveling up. But when I mean grind, I mean leveling up. Because when you grind, what you're doing, you're leveling up. And right now, I'm just leveling up, and I'm enjoying the process of leveling up, getting better stuff. But it's not really grinding because I'm not playing the same stuff over. I'm just going through the game. But it's kind of, but it's in a way, it's kind of like a grind. But it's not like same. Yeah. It's not grinding, I guess, in your traditional
Yeah.
way of just, you know. I guess what I mean is I'm not rushing to it. I'm just taking my time through the game, just leveling up,
Like,
doing
yeah, it's like
doing side missions, and just get loot and enjoying it. But I'm having fun, and I just wish I could have got through at least to the end game before Horizon, so I don't have to try to go back and forth between games. But uh, yeah, I forgot what the next topic is. And as Capcom has some kind of special countdown. Uh, Capcom's got an announcement coming out. They have a countdown right now. It's supposed to happen. I think it's gonna be Sunday at 1 o'clock all time. And a lot of people think it's Street Fighter 6 because this would have been doing a Capcom Cup if the Capcom Cup didn't get canceled or whatever. I think they have an online Capcom Cup maybe going on. I'm not sure. But what y'all's opinion on this? And if it is Street Fighter 6, what would y'all like to see? See if it's Street Fighter 6. What kind of like would you like to for it to be like? Yeah, so what would you like to see if it is Street Fighter 6 as far as how the game looks and how the game plays? If it is.
I have not read anything about this. All I knew is that they were doing a countdown.
Yeah. Well, developer commentator wants to see Zangief in the thong. And maybe have the Cisco song playing in the background.
Who the hell's that?
You don't know who Zangief is?
No.
Have you ever played Street Fighter?
I played Street Fighter. I don't remember all the characters.
You know who Zangief is though? Huh?
It's been a while since I played fucking Street Fighter. Okay.
Okay, I understand. Street Fighter was like one of my childhood.
Last time I played Street Fighter, I was probably like I don't know, fucking
Yeah,
11 or
I was
something.
like, I'm like, dude, this is the guy straight grab man, like straight, like turn suplex over and over and over, and freaking hit the sprint, hit the spin to a pie driver.
Yeah, I mean Street Fighter is one of the games I grew up playing, so you know.
I grew up playing this.
Yeah, I grew up playing it. I grew up watching. Did you see the movie Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme? Oh man, it's all right.
No, I have not seen the movie.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Street Fighter is a classic. Uh, I think they just take Zangief out of the dumb game. That's what I wanted. Just take him out. Just take him out of the game. He don't need to be in there. But what I like to see in Street Fighter is I want what I want Street Fighter 6 to be is I want it to be the story to continue after Street Fighter 3, I think, because Street Fighter 3 is the in the timeline. Street Fighter 3 is the fullest game in the storyline. Street Fighter 4 and 5 take place before Street Fighter 3, and what I want is the story to continue after Street Fighter 3. Because they introduced a new character named Sean, which is Ken's disciple, and I would like he's in Street Fighter 5, but he's like in the background. He's not. You can't play him. He's just like his sister's in Street Fighter 5. She's a fighter, but he's not. But yeah, there's a character that plays kind of like Ken, and it's Ken's disciple or student. His name is Sean, and I would like bring him back in the game. And I like as far as graphics go, I would like for it to be I don't want it to be realistic. I want it to be like I want it to be like 2D, like I want it to be like Street Fighter 3. Uh I want it to look like that. I want it to look like that, but next gen like that, kind of like Guilty Gear or something. I think that would be cool. I don't really want it to be look realistic. I don't want it to go that way. I like for it to be more stylized. But that's what I would like to see out of Street Fighter. If it is Street Fighter 6, which I think it is. We know Street Fighter 6 is on its way. And they was going to show this game during the Capcom Cup. So it's got to be probably a fighting game. So it might not be Street Fighter, but it could be another fighting game. But I think it's Street Fighter. But I'll hope it. I just wanted the story to take place after Street Fighter 3. And maybe introduce another Street Fighter movie with Chun-Li in it.
No.
Don't hate. That was an awesome movie.
No.
I got that on Blu-ray DVD, boys.
No.
Awesome. I'm about to watch that tonight.
It's absolutely cringe.
Absolutely one of the best movies ever made.
A movie?
Street Fighter Legend of Chun. The new, not the one I was telling you about, but there's another movie that came out not too long. Well, it's been a while now, but there's a newer movie, probably like 10 years old now. But Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. It's got Christine Craig go to play Lana Lane in Smallville. Woo, yeah, awesome movie. It's got one of the guys. It's got the what's his name from Black Eyed Peas in it too.
So Ego's question is, what are you guys playing tonight after the show and after the party?
I'm probably gonna be playing Jumping on Horizon Forbidden West. If I play anything, I might just. There's a couple of movies I want to watch on Netflix, so I think, but I don't know. Depends how I feel. But I kind of want to jump on Horizon.
As a player right now, I'm on Genshin Impact, which I recently got, which I recently got, which Yao Miko, which I'm very excited to play her, and I might jump back on Lost Ark.
Eco here said Tabby from Black Eyed Peas. Yeah, Tabby was in the new one. I think Kylie Minogue was in the first Street Fighter movie. I don't think she's in the new Street Fighter movie. I think she was in the first Street Fighter movie. And I think the chick that's in Star Wars, she's in Boba Fett. I think that one chick. I think she was in. I think she's the one that plays Chun Li in this first Street Fighter movie too. Hey, all y'all need to stop hate. Everybody needs to stop. Listen,
Chun Li was
I
the
would
one
end.
of
I
the
would end
movie
this.
of all time.
I would end
Thank
this
you,
show.
sir.
I would end this
Thank
show
you.
right now. I would end this podcast right now and find all of y'all and do some bad things. Y'all talking bad about Chun Li. That's all I got to say.
I have not seen this movie, so I have no opinion on it.
Don't just say
No,
it's
no,
good.
trust me, dude.
I'm not about to
there-
say some of these good
yo,
about playing.
Yo,
It's good.
Give me your tax returns. Maybe I'll say it's good.
No, again, I don't really got much more tax returns left. And Devin, you don't live 5 minutes from me, so I can find you real easily. So to let you know right now.
Ever, all guys say is, if you don't know one guy from like, if you know like you know one guy plays on Liu Kang or the original Mortal Kombat movie, he's on there.
He's not in. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
The guy from Liu Kang to play Liu Kang.
Yes, he on the Legend of Chung Li. Like if you don't even know this,
I wasn't paying
Like,
attention.
dude,
I was
like,
paying attention to one
dude,
character the whole movie.
dude, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let me tell you something. I was paying attention to one character the whole.
Man.
I'm paying attention to one character
Oh,
in that movie,
oh,
and that was
dude,
Chun Li. There's nobody else don't matter. It's just all about Chun Li.
So I have a question. Why the hell are you watching a movie about Chung Li?
Chun Li is one of the greatest characters of Street Fighter. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but why you watching? What are you paying attention to?
Yeah, speak of why you would
What do you
why you
mean?
would watch the
I'm paying
the
attention.
live
I'm paying
action
attention
at all.
to Chun Li.
Why not just put a fucking pinup poster in your fucking room and watch that instead of a fucking movie?
I want to see it, but the movie's good. It's good action. It's a good story. I like that. I like the actress that plays Chun Li too. I like the actress that played her.
I have no opinion on this. I haven't watched it. So
Have you not seen Smallville?
no.
Well, the actress that's played in Smallville plays in Chun Li.
I've never seen Smallville. I don't know what actress you're talking about.
It says 3% on Rotten Tomato.
Hey, that shit don't matter. What matters is my opinion, and that's all you
And
need
yeah,
to know.
you pay attention to Metacritic.
I pay attention to all the reviews. I gave you the number for Metacritic, but I actually read people's opinions and see what they say.
Dude.
Yeah, all I know is Street Fighter Legend of Chun Li is hands down the best video game movie ever made.
Audience score
Oh,
is
so
18%.
since we're going down this rabbit hole.
We're not going down right. I'm moving on to topics.
No, we're going down this rabbit hole. There's a third Sonic movie in production. Obviously, I don't see why not. Man, live action series.
Dude,
I don't know what this live action series is about.
It's a spin-off, Knuckles.
Dude,
It's a spin-off of Knuckles. It's gonna be about Knuckles.
Yeah, I had it on here, but
I
I don't know what the story's gonna be about.
It's about
Dude.
Knuckles. The spin-off is about
I
Knuckles.
know that. But other than that, it's like I don't really care.
Dude, one day I hope for if they bring Shadow. Good. Do I need to bring my boy Shadow? Man. put
Me and Legend of Chun Li 2 is what we need.
Hell
You
no.
don't need that.
We need
Yeah.
Legend of Chun Li 2. Shit.
Nah, let's not waste our money.
No.
Ain't no waste.
No. Yes, it is.
And this sucks. Apparently, The Last of Us HBO
Like,
show is not going to come out this year.
Hey, okay, Amber. Let me sum you up a Legend of Chun Li movie. Like,
The game is that enough?
The
Do we
game,
need
no,
to
it's not.
play
It's not the
game?
same story as the game. It's I mean, it's that M Bison.
I,
Regardless, it's the same character.
Hey, bro, how about this? How about this? The Legend of Chun Li, it pretty like watching, pretty much watching Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Don't say that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm
Okay, I'm iffy. No, nothing could be as bad as that.
no.
movie.
That movie is bad. Don't compare Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li to that movie. Oh my goodness. Don't dog Street Fighter.
Apparently,
Like it.
Super Mario Brothers is better than that movie.
No, Super Mario Bros. Is fucking straight trash.
I'm not sure.
Super Mario Bros. Is trash. Man, I don't know how I can call y'all friends. I don't know what kind of taste y'all got. I need to do something to y'all. Y'all don't go to bed tonight. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. I will find y'all in y'all sleep.
Yep.
Y'all gonna wake up and be tied to a trail of a TV in front, and y'all gonna just watch Chun-Li all day until you like it. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, then you keep on watching. If you never like it, you never stop watching it.
Dude. I thought that movie when I was
Are
a
you talking
kid.
about the actress
When I
that
was a
played Chun-Li?
teenager. Like,
Final Fantasy VII Adventure is a good video game movie, but it's not better than
Man,
Chun-Li.
That's also a CGI movie.
Yo. I was like, okay. It was at box office for Chun-Li.
No, the movie bombed. No, the movie definitely bombed. They didn't make another one. It definitely bombed. But just because
Green light a $50 million budget for this movie.
Just because it bombed doesn't mean it's not good. There's a lot of
So
stuff
much
that does.
money to make a movie about her.
Hey.
It's Chun-Li, dude.
Don't give a shit.
You need to.
Okay. Are you talking about the girl that played Chun-Li?
No, I'm talking about the character. I'm talking about Street Fighter. It's Street Fighter.
I'm talking about the movie. You keep complaining about this girl from Smallville or whatever.
No, I'm saying one reason I liked the movie because she played the character of Chun-Li. That made it even better for me. It was a win-win.
Oh, okay.
It was a win-win for me. Because I like Street
So
Fighter. I like
she's
Chun-Li.
hot.
And then I like
do
the chick that plays Smallville. So it was a win-win.
Akuma origin would be
Fuck
better.
Akuma. Nobody cares about Akuma.
I agree with that.
No, you're wrong. Akuma sucks. Ken and Riley's way better than Akuma. Come on. Man, Dan is better than Akuma. Come on.
Oh yeah, I will say the
Get some DJ action. Be
The
better
original.
than Akuma.
the original movie had some character in it.
But yeah, I'm gonna move on. For y'all make my blood pressure just fucking rise like no other right now.
What was the other movie thing I was gonna talk about? Netflix grabbed the rights to BioShock movie. It's gonna ruin it.
We already knew that though, didn't we? That's been
What, the Netflix?
yeah. Didn't Bioshock wasn't that a long time ago?
Well, they were trying to make it. This is the first time they announced that Netflix was gonna make it or grab the rights to it.
There goes says the entire world is ready to move on for Chun-Li. There is a Jack is the best Street Fighter character. The giant robot. But I honestly though, I really get past, I really get past Kuruma, like the bear, attacking, cause that bear got some hands, got them hands though. It really ridiculous. But the very question though, which I'm gonna say like which which Jack do which Jack which Jack version do you like though? Never mind. You talk about you talk about Street Fighter. I would talk about Tekken for some reason.
Who the heck is Jack? I don't think about Jack in the Tekken. The giant robot. He
Yeah,
must
like,
be. He must be from
like,
Street Fighter Five. I don't know no no Jack in Street
The
Fighter.
robot Jack is from Taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, the giant
yeah.
robot thing called Jack.
Okay, okay, okay. Wait, Jack. Wait, Jack. Okay, okay.
He's just
He
saying he's
very.
better. He's not in Street Fighter. He's just saying he's better than all the Street Fighter characters. The about commentary trying to be funny.
I can't agree with you on that.
He's not even the best Tekken character. Come on now.
Man, all Eagle said, who is the only character in the Street Fighter to be based on a real person?
Probably Gayu. But he wasn't in the original Street Fighter game, the first Street Fighter game. The original Street Fighter game, the main characters were only Ken and Ryu. In the Street Fighter 1, what it is called Street Fighter, it was only Ken and Ryu. Sagat. I didn't know about Sagat. Who is Sagat based on? Actually, Sagat might have been in the original Street Fighter game.
A real war multi-boxer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the original Street Fighter. Yeah, he was the villain in Street Fighter 1.
Ah, gotcha.
I'm thinking I'm watching Street Fighter tonight.
Don't waste your time.
I think I'm watching it.
I
was gonna watch this cool movie. Now y'all got me wanting to watch Street Fighter.
I would rather watch the original Street Fighter movie than Legend Chung Lee. Like, which character from Street Fighter 2? The hell?
Before we keep getting off subject, what is the next topic? E Honda. E Honda. Should have knew he was gonna say E Honda.
I don't say. I already don't know what's going on right now, though. We just all we are just like out of topic to talk about how bad the Legend of Joe Chung.
No, we're not talking about how bad. We're talking about how good it is. Get it right. Get it right. Don't.
It suck.
Nope. You suck.
Get over it.
No, I'm not. Nothing to get over. It's one of the greatest movies ever.
Say that to Rotten Tomato.
Who cares about
Watch
Rotten
Critical
Tomato?
Role, the family. Is he talking about the TV show?
I don't know what critical. I don't watch Critical Role or whatever that is. I don't even know what that is.
I know the pod. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
I gotta be honest though. Like as as a teenager, I gonna say as a teenager, I was hype of that movie until I saw it.
I don't think these guys have watched
all
Peacemaker, so
my
I
hype was
can't
just gone.
talk about Peacemaker.
Yeah, I saw something about Justice League coming out.
Yo,
y'all just gonna spoil it for people. Some people haven't seen it yet.
I'm gonna say like
I thought the finale was kind of weak because that scene looked too fake. It didn't look like it didn't how they put him in just didn't look like it was. It didn't look right. It didn't feel like it was. I don't know. I mean, it was all right finale, but that whole part right there just didn't feel right. It just like it didn't. It was like.
I haven't watched the finale yet.
I mean, it's okay.
That
That show started out good for me, and then at the end, I didn't like it as much as the end. As it went on, I kind of got bored with Peacemaker. It was still okay, but it just didn't have that that buzz it did in the first couple episodes. It's kind of just went downhill for me. But I still enjoyed it. It just didn't. I don't know.
Hmm.
But I want to talk about this Sensor, uh,
Huh.
that game.
Man, hold on, we're talking about EA.
Oh yeah, well I forgot. I thought you
Oh yeah.
go and talk about the Battlefield. Vigilante and Igly were the best characters introduced on TV this year. I'm gonna have to disagree with that, but
Wait, Vigilante.
it's the two characters from Peacemaker.
And y'all spoiled it.
No, it's not.
I haven't watched
That's
this,
not a
so I
spoiler
don't
at
care.
all. That's not. That's his character. You see them in the commercials.
All right. Oh. Okay. Next
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah. They go. Yeah, y'all haven't seen a lot of shows, so. But let's talk about this EA.
So apparently EA did a town hall with some, I guess, people at Dice or something, and essentially in more, I don't know what you call it, business talk, I guess, blamed the launch of Halo for the horrible performance of Battlefield 2042.
Ain't didn't they release Titanfall 2 also to like big games and it had horrible performance when they released Titanfall 2 a long time ago?
I think that was the first one.
I think it was Titanfall 2. They released Titanfall 2 and it didn't do so good and they released it like I think they released it with Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty or something. They released like that game with crowded. It was crowded market with first person shooters and they released Titanfall 2 and it didn't do so good. And now they do
Yeah,
the
I
same.
think it was that.
Yeah, and then they did the same thing with Battlefield. It's like you'd think they would know, like, oh, and Battlefield
Yeah,
was
but I
and
wouldn't compare
and
Titanfall 2.
Battlefield wasn't finished and it was buggy and it probably should have been delayed. Like I don't think
Yeah.
that person's completely wrong that Halo probably had something to do with their bad performance, right? But
That's
it
always a factor in
yeah,
these,
but
but it's
you
not
had
gonna be the main issue.
no, that ain't the main issue. I think the main issue, well, I think it is kind of a main issue, is that you had
It's not
two.
the main issue
No, listen,
because they're always
Not Halo by itself. That November was a big month for gaming, right? So you
yeah,
got
but
and it had two big
that
games, not just Halo, but you had Call of Duty, right? So
yeah,
you
but
releasing your
that's the
game.
thing. It's like it's an issue, but that should be a minor issue. It's like you obviously know what you're doing.
Well,
Like this is a big, like you said, this is a big month for games to be released.
it's Halo's a big game, and Call of Duty's a big game. So you have to know
Battlefield is
that,
also a big game.
yeah. But the thing is that it's not the main. I don't want to say it's the main issue, but it is a big issue. But the main issue, I won't call it the main issue, but I think it's a big issue. The main issue
I think it's
is
a big issue.
it's a big issue,
That
but
shouldn't be the main issue.
no, it's not
of
the
the
main.
game.
No, it's not the main issue, but it's a big issue, right? But
It's a big issue
but
because of another
what
issue with the game.
yeah, what makes this issue even more bigger is the main issue of the game is that the game wasn't finished when they released
Yeah.
it. So when you release your
Um,
game, not just with Halo out, but Call of Duty out, and your game is not finished, not polished, your game doesn't look as good, and then your game has competition on top of that. So yeah, it makes that was already a pretty big issue, not just Halo, but Halo and Call of Duty, right? Because they're two big games, and
Yeah.
then you put your game in the bad shape, and then it's like, oh, that issue becomes even bigger because there's people looking at your game, and your game is buggy, and it's not playing right, or whatever issue it's having, and there's another something else they can pick to buy that month. Well, yeah, they're gonna play that game especially if your game is not it's bugging and it's a hot mess. It's like why not wait and put your game out, let Call of Duty and Halo die off, because they both of them have, right. Halo's not as big as it was that month. It's a lot of people not playing it. Even I'm not playing Halo that much. And work on your game. And then your games when your game is out and then your game is ready. When these games died off, people are looking for something new to play, right? Because they already had the fun with those games, so they don't want And you come up with your game is in better shape. Your game has a better chance. But they want that holiday money. It's all about that holiday money. I don't know. These people in these run these corporations or whatever in position they are, you think with the money they make, they would have more common sense. Especially if they already done this in the past and it didn't work out so good for them. Like, and Titanfall 2 came out and it was a good game, and it still didn't do good because of the competition. Now you put a game that's in worse condition, and you think it's gonna do good? Say no, probably not.
I'm saying like I'm saying I really want to put I want to put to the side with this competition, this just competition, and pretty much talk about was like pretty much what was a real problem with Battlefield. Because pretty much to me, only real reason what's wrong the Battlefield wasn't played too good if if we start if we start from the beta and knowing just knowing how bad it is, like when you jump in a helicopter, you had a little had a little had a bug, like you have a bug though with the helicopter, which I don't know if they fix it, and beside with the like preparing also with the like when you like switch when you switch your attachment and stuff, like which to me was a little complicated, a little complicated at first. When you switch like when you switch your when I'm gonna say so when you switch your attachment other guns and stuff, that a little confusing to me. That a little confusing to me, and like 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 I pretty guess 2042 it really try to play like Battlefield 4 if that is if like which I don't know if I compare that though, but supposed to be but some newer stuff though, like when I play beta I think myself like I just don't know, I just don't know about this game. Which I really hope they'll fix it though. With it, but when the game came out, it's still it pretty much the same issues. It almost like you had the same issues from your from your beta.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, what you're saying is it is the main wish. The game came out and it wasn't ready. That's like what you're talking about is just the game was not ready and they pushed it out.
like like but apparently like you said, it only they keep delaying the game and like straight up have sure have like a touch up. Church had a little touch up. Like it'll be fine though, but it won't be all that great though. But at least you try to patch it up though. Not make it look far worse though.
Like it just would have made more sense for not to come out with competition if and come out when it's better, right? Fix the bugs, polish it up the best you can, give it 2 or 3 more months out, and let it come out in a slow month and then not be a buggy mess. It's probably gonna do better. You
I'll
know,
be honest with you. Even if it did have a couple months, let's say it released
I
like
mean, I don't know what kind of shape it is. I've been saying a couple months. I'm not sure how far. I don't know how bad it is. I just know it's buggy. I don't know how much time they needed to fix it. So I don't know. I'm just saying that. I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't know how much time it needed to be fixed. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't know. If it needed more time than that, then it definitely should have came out when it
yeah,
did.
I'll be honest with you. Even if they did have more time, I don't think it would have made it any better.
So you don't think it's
Because
the
what
bug? You
people,
just think it's the gameplay itself?
yeah, because like at least for me, from what I'm looking at it and from what people are complaining, the issue isn't with the game itself. Like like this goes down to the fundamental, like just what the game is.
It's kind of like what you were
Is it?
saying, Devin, about it being like Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's what people wanted, but that's not what people got.
Right.
It's like just basic fundamental things of what FPS games should have, like an actual scoreboard of what's going on, like other people's like kill to death ratio and all that other stuff.
They didn't have none of that in it.
No, they have some weird thing where you can only look at your own stats, but it was you didn't have deaths. You only had your own kills.
Mm.
So there was basic stuff like that, and just major, like compared to other Battlefield games, this had the least content in it. It's like some people were comparing the list of weapons that the other games have had, especially like the older games that took place back in World War One and World War Two. It's like those had around 70 guns in there compared to like the 30 this game has. So for me, it's like I don't think even if this game had more time, even with all the bugs fixed and anything like that, I don't think it would have done very well.
It would have been better though. It still might
It
not.
would have been
It
better.
would have probably lived up to expectations, but it would have been better. Yeah, I see what you're saying though. It was just maybe they knew that. Maybe that's probably like, you know what? Who they just trying to put it out during holiday and try to get as much sales as they can because people are buying. But
They
it's like
probably would have done better. If they released it next month where people got their
tax money.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think just that it's holiday time. People are spending money on games and stuff for gifts to people. So they're like, oh yeah, people. But if your game is not good, and then people don't want your game for the holidays, right? Especially when you got those two big shooters.
The, I think they also forgot to mention that the Halo multiplayer was free.
Yeah. And maybe that's why he's putting a lot of blame on Halo because Halo was maybe that's why he's blaming Halo because Halo's free, right? Like your competition is free, or some of your not all of you. I mean, those other games out there too.
Like, who is this guy? That was the EA chief studio officer. Apparently, he tweeted out like a little thing, and one of the last thing he said was Halo did a surprise release of their multiplayer mode. It was a small segment of the game, but it was very polished and was not favorable comparison to our experience given some bugs and polish issues we had. So of course, it's like you had a very crappy like early access beta thing compared to Halo's very well polished game. Now, granted, it still has its own problems, but they're very well off compared to Battlefield.
Yeah, it after you seen what happened with Cyberpunk when they came out, people talked about that game being in bad shape, and then you still put your game out there in bad shape. It's like, all right,
Mm.
let's get down to this topic. Let's get down to this central topic.
I'm saying like you. I'm saying any more news.
I mean, I don't have anything. I don't know if y'all have anything.
All right. Okay. All right, Amber. I was like, here that one news. I guess me and Amber can talk about. It is this one game from from like I think from last Saturday with the game which a game which a game was trending which I never heard that game until it was trending.
No, I actually remember this game. I remember they released something like E3 or something. I remember this game.
Okay. Yeah. Like there's this horror game called Mar- 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 Martha.
Martha is dead.
Yeah. Martha is dead. And during this demo gameplay, there, I'm gonna say like there, there was a little, a little gore graphics, a little gore graphics though, on their part where, like, the premise where I guess, I guess guy, I guess had a dream. It was like it was like cutting, pretty much, like cutting the face, like cut skin or face to make to like peel it, to like wear like a mask, pretty much like Leatherface, pretty like Leatherface style. Though, but some, but some, but some, but some, but after that, that little clip, after that clip though, someone announced that that pretty much that game will be censored only on PlayStation, which brings to me, I really I just I try to think of myself it's just like Sony really got a lot of censor of some on some game, but they're like some games they do not though, which I find crazy. It very like they pick and choose to what they censor.
You got any more to share about it, Emperor? Any more details?
Uh, nope.
So,
Other than it won't be censored on Xbox over PC. So
True.
so, so the
Uh,
what the censor on that part, the person getting the face cut off, or whatever, or they censor,
no,
like a
is there more, is there more censoring going on?
so there might be more censoring going on. I'm not sure. That the rumor is like I think that's the main rumor about the person cutting the face off. That's the main rumor that
so
people
no,
have
no,
been
So nobody
pointing
knows. So
towards.
nobody knows for sure. Is that what you're saying?
Nobody knows.
no,
for sure.
so no one here, no one here, no one here, no one here, no one here. I was a here statement. Okay, here's statement from PlayStation. When said okay, here statement. Marta instead is a narrative adventure recommended for adult audience only, with a play consistent of potentially discomfort scenes and themes that may distress some players. Both Wire Production and LKA have always been open and honest about Martha is Dead content, with the sensitive, the
Depictions.
the hmm?
Depictions.
Depiction, yes, and play it consistently. Co- Sorry, 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 my sorry, I sorry, I sorry, I'm pretty sure you have I try to have a brain fart out of nowhere. Communicated to the media since the game was announced it in 2019. This content is also flagged clearly and repeatedly within the game itself before play begins. It is with regret that we have a modified the experience on the PS5 and PS4 version, with some element no longer playable. After after over 4 years of passion and hard work, developer LKA now require extra time to make these unplanned change. Martha is dead. As a result, will still launch will still launch digitally on both PS5 and PS4 on on Thursday February 24th, 2022. But the physical retail release will be delayed to at yet to be disclosed date. Although we we I'm sorry, y'all. I I want to say I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't read. Uh,
Yes.
we huh?
Well, go ahead and finish. I was gonna give my opinion, but
We we it's although we and I'm gonna say help. I'm gonna say help. I'm gonna say help me out. Of this word. The parent word is ANTICIPATE. So,
Physical? Why'd you leave off of it? I was paying attention.
it's ANTICIPATE.
anticipate.
Yeah, it's the pay. This,
Anticipate?
yeah. Say again.
Anticipate?
Anticipate. This to only be a small number of weeks. Our physical edition will still contain the bonus content of double-sided poster, digital cards, tra- ta- title cards, and Monster said digital EP. We will update players with the date we ship this edition as soon as we have the information. The PC and Xbox version of Martha Dead are both unaffected by these developments, and will launch with the full unedited gameplay as planned. We're looking forward to players experience the work of LKA on Thursday, February 24th, 2022. Sorry, y'all. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't read. uh, yeah, they're always some words. It's always been some words that I don't use almost every day. But my bad, y'all. The parent thing about to me is it just they about to me is like when they all we got this demo gameplay though they parents start they will also want to censor it like if they also want to censor it it just it just really funny to me see the parent scene see a lot of people see this game why her cut her face skin palette it also real gory but it really did stop them it really didn't stop them with a Mortal Kombat game though with Mortal Kombat game which also gory which is also gory though which I try to think to myself what's the difference from that game from a game like Mortal Kombat, like I didn't really try to like think just pretty much just thinking about like why that game need to be censored.
Yeah,
You,
I
you
mean, I think there's probably more to it. I think they'll probably censor more than that. I don't. I think there's probably more scenes, and I don't think it's this. And now I don't know. This is my opinion. I don't know why Sony's doing what they're doing. I don't really care if Sony censor it because Sony's is still platform. If they don't think your game needs to be censored, they can do what they want. Only thing I have a problem with Sony is not letting this company know ahead of time so they could have prepared this game, right? I think if Sony should let them know ahead of time, that way they didn't have to push back to, you know what I'm saying? They should have let these people know they're just gonna censor it and give them more
like
time. That's my
did
only
it
problem is if you're gonna censor the game, give them more time so they can not have to push back the release date. You know,
like
I don't know how much of talks have been with the company, but to me, since Sony is a company, they can do what they want. If you don't like how they do things, then you just don't buy from Sony. Now, the whole thing about Mortal Kombat, I think it's just because it's a different type of game. I don't know what auto censoring from this other games. I can't. I can only go off of what I'm hearing, and this is my opinion. You know, Mortal Kombat's a fighting game, and it's gory, but it's almost kind of goofy in a way. When you talk about this game, which is like a narrative game and kind of more of a horror game, it's probably more of the setup and more other things than just what's actually going on, right? Because it's kind of like in movies. You can watch movies and somebody's getting shot, blown up, head getting blown off, and the rate might be different than another movie. Somebody's getting killed almost the same way, but it's just because the type of movie it is. Sometimes that can change the rating, so that could have something to do with it. I don't know. That's just my guess. I don't know. I couldn't tell you without. I mean, what you I mean, only thing I can think. Only way you really can know what's going on for sure is if you play the game on PC or Xbox, and you're playing on PlayStation. You can compare the scenes and see if Sony should have. You know, if you think Sony really needed to censor it or not. But in the end, this is my opinion. I don't. To me, Sony can do what they want. Do a company, do a business. They're gonna run the business how they like it. Now, if you don't agree with them, then you just have to buy it on Xbox and buy it on PC. Now, to me, it just I don't. I mean, I don't care with Sony and censor stuff because it's still platform. I choose to play on Sony. If they do stuff I don't like, I won't play on them. I don't. It's just I'm at the point now. I don't stuff doesn't it is what it is. I don't know. But it is strange why they don't censor Mortal Kombat and why they're censoring this. I have to know everything they're censoring and the type of atmosphere the game gives out. I think atmosphere and what the game is doing has a lot to do with when just I think atmosphere and what's going on in the game has a lot to do with it too, not just the actual thing that's happening. In my mind, I don't know.
so
I will
then
agree.
oh
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I will agree with you on that. It's like you can't really compare these two. You can't compare March of the Dead to Mortal Kombat. You can't compare it to The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, people are upset because they don't censor Last of Us. Last of Us is well, they're not even talking about Last of Us killing. They're not even talking about Last of Us is killing people. They're all comparing Last of Us sex scene. I'm like, really? You're mad that they didn't censor Last of Us sex scene, but you're not mad that they didn't censor Last of Us killing people. Like y'all just don't like that chick Abby. It's like that's at least those people
Yeah,
who are complaining. Like
it's been a while. Just let it go, man.
yeah, let's let it go. Now you can compare that they didn't censor Last of Us all the killing is going on because, but the sex scene and taking somebody's face off, sex is natural. It's thing of life. That's really you don't have to censor it. You just some people shouldn't see it, but taking somebody's face off and putting it on somebody's face is disturbing. That's not the same thing as sex. Just because you don't find Abby attractive, that's just your opinion. That's not. People just need to get over Abby. On that scene.
I'm sure they just need to get over like that whole game. It's like okay, you didn't like the one fucking like I don't know, the whole point of the game.
Yeah, they didn't. Spoilers. They didn't like that. They didn't like Joe dying. That's it. People are mad at Joe
Yeah,
dying. That's it. And everything else,
yeah,
even if you didn't like it, even if you didn't like Abby, you hate her even more because she killed Joe. You hate the game even more because Joe died. And when something happens, it's like I understand. I don't think you have to like the game if you don't like the game, but all these they just keep piling on this because that Joe died, and they that's so garbage. Oh, it's so garbage. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Like you don't have to like the game. You don't have to agree to Joe dying, but all you complaining all this, you put in this game, and when the other games come out, and something else happens, you have to bring up this game. It's like, dude, come on. It's unbelievable how much these rhyme babies are online.
yeah. But going back to the point of this game, it's like what you just said is like, yeah, you could have the story include somebody's head being blown off. It's just how you shoot that scene.
Yeah, it's how you present it makes a lot of
Yeah,
difference. Yeah. Because some days you can see the same exact scene, but how it's shot, one can be a comedy and one can be serious.
yeah.
And that really changes things up. It does. It changes things up. But, I
It's
mean,
like
when it comes to censor and stuff, it's, I don't know why, companies, Sony censors things because they're trying to come off, they're trying to be some type of company and maybe where they're trying to put the sell the game on certain systems. I don't know. It could be different. Maybe some of the places where they sell the PlayStation that they can't have that stuff, so they have to censor it. I don't know. A lot of stuff is I don't know why Microsoft's not selling Microsoft is such, but Microsoft's always been kind of like the dark, more of a dark bro person console, right? It tries to be kind of kid friendly, but it's never really been that type of system, right? It's always been like for the bros and for the older people, right? And PlayStation is that, but PlayStation tries to be right in the middle too. It tries to be that sleek entertainment system that everybody plays, right? And Nintendo's always been the kid, and then Xbox has always been for the older people. So maybe that's why Xbox doesn't not censor it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why Xbox and PC is not censoring PlayStation censoring. I can only give my opinions on it and what I think is why. But like I said, I just think that why like you talk about Mortal Kombat. I just think that until you actually see the scene, how things are shot and how things go makes a big difference, and what it does to your mind, right? And that why Sony's probably censoring it because they think, oh, this affects people's mind, what this horror stuff. While like some movies are rated like, or some movies are rated like 14 or whatever you call them, certain type of stuff. What was the BMX game rated on back in the day on PlayStation? Was it like mature or something? Triple not BMX, triple BMX, triple X BMX, where you have naked people riding bikes around and stuff. That was like rated like above the highest thing.
that was the AO rating.
Yeah, so stuff like that. You figure that's what this would be maybe, and Sony didn't want to do that. Maybe Sony's not putting those games out no more. So like, well, we can't rate it this, so we had to just make it. We had to take this out, censor it out, or whatever. I mean, it's like I said, you know it's a topic. It's like I said, it's all for me to judge it as. I mean, I can only say from what I've heard, and I don't know the exact scenes and everything is censored. But we know, I mean, like you said, Sony has been censoring a lot of stuff lately. Um, I don't know what's going on. No board meetings making them censor more stuff. Why they're censoring this, but I do think that it's hard to compare scenes from games because unless the scene's the exact same, because how you set stuff up is
Yeah, it's also kind of interesting just because like I don't think people are gonna go out and get this. So it's like,
I think they're gonna get it now. I think they just. I think
yeah, they're
I
gonna
think they
get
just
it
got.
now.
I think that they got. Like, I don't think this game was gonna be popping now. Everybody.
Yeah, this
Now the
game was
news
not
is
gonna
coming
be
out.
popular, but
It's gonna be popping now. People want to know why Sony censored it. Like, oh, Sony censored this game. I gotta see what this game's about. They're probably gonna sell more copies now. They might not sell them on PlayStation,
why not?
but they're gonna sell them
Yeah,
on Xbox because people are gonna rush out and see what this is all about. So they're gonna sell more copies now.
yeah, it just seems so interesting because like I'm not sure what they're censoring once again. That's the rumor of that scene where whoever's cutting up whoever's face and putting it on as a mask is like I don't think it's that scene. That seems to be kind of tame.
Yeah,
Like
I seen this doesn't seem
from
too
what I
bad.
saw.
but it has to be. I think it has to be more to it than that. But
Yeah, I think it's something else. I don't think it's that. At least for me, it's like, but it seems so interesting because like the last thing I remember them censoring was Devil May Cry 5.
what they sense on Devil May Cry 5?
They censored when Lady and Trish got out of their pods and they were naked and they were showing boobs,
Oh, they was, but
and they
they
put like a lens flare over the boobs or something.
mm, damn, I missed
Oh
that. I don't
my
remember that
god.
scene. Shit, damn.
Well, obviously you were playing on PlayStation. You don't remember that.
Oh, but
It
if I would have seen the lens flare, right, I would have noticed that part though, right?
yeah, but it was
I
like a quick like
Real fast.
like it was like quick like 1 second scene of
Yeah.
boobs. So
I hate that fucking lens flares.
Yeah.
yeah,
To
but
me,
that was the last game I remember them
yeah.
censoring. I'm not sure if there's been any more.
To me, what I hate when it comes to like lens flare stuff, it's more of a I hate when they. To me, I rather just like when you if you got girls like especially when they do an anime, like oh they're supposed to be naked, but there's a lens flare. Don't even do the lens flare and make them naked. Just put some clothes on them because I hate I rather them just have like clothes on than that fucking lens flare. To me, I think it's better to just put clothes on them and fuck the lens flare. That's how I see it. I hate this shit. I don't like it
Yeah,
as an artistic race scene. I'd rather just be closed than lens flare. Stupid.
yeah, but it's fan service.
But it's not fancy if it's a fucking lens flare. It's just stupid.
It's
Like,
fucking
either you
fan
gonna
service.
do, either you gonna do fan. To me, do fan service or don't do it. Don't do half fan service and put lens flare. No, just don't do it at all. It's because it just I hate seeing the lens flare. I hate when they just, you know.
I mean, once again, I hate it too. I'm more tolerant to like when they're like in the fucking hot springs and foxes there.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense for that scene, right?
Yeah,
But other times where it's like they're doing this to do fan service and they don't really need to do it in that scene.
yeah,
But then they do it and then they put like a lens flare. Like no, just make sure they got stuff, clothes or bathing or something on. Don't be stupid for the fans. It's like it's stupid. But yeah, you know, fans eat it up, so they're gonna keep on doing it. But as far as this, it's you know, I don't know. I can't judge too hard because it's just I don't know the scene. I don't know. You know, it's I don't know everything that's going on, so it's hard to really know why. But I just think that if Sony should told, I do think I don't think I have a problem is if this company's next not finding out right before they release the game that they got to change stuff. I think that's a little shitty. I think they should have been better.
yeah.
Sony should have given better notice. I do think that's. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Or maybe maybe Sony haven't seen the game yet, and they're sending maybe they just send the game for the final right test. You know, before it goes gold. You know, they had to send a copy in, and Sony has to look over it. Maybe Sony's like, hey, wait a minute. I guess at that point you really can't wait, right? They don't. Sony doesn't know. They know Sony knows what kind of game it is, but they don't know all the scenes, and then they get it like, oh no, we can't have that. Maybe you know Sony just didn't know about that stuff. So if that happens, it's not much you can do, but it still kind of sucks though. But like I said, you know, what can you do? All there is, main thing, people. If you don't like how a company is doing business, if you have a choice, take your business somewhere else. There's no reason why to bitch and complain. Just if you don't like what Sony's doing, hey, you, it is your choice, and just go somewhere else. Don't buy games on PlayStation. If you don't like PlayStation censoring all the games, well, unless that's the only place you can get, you know, they got the games you want and you have to, then it kind of sucks. But you know, there is switching it Xbox and PC out there, so.
I don't say that. I don't say that's that pretty much. I don't say that. That pretty reason you always gotta have different consoles. I mean hell. I mean hell. Get it. I mean hell. I mean hell. Get a PC though. Which I know is very expensive though. Like
Well, right now PC sucks because you can't buy video cards. You have to buy unless you spend armor. Like pretty much unless you just buy a PC for the very first time, that's not bad because you can buy pre-built PCs. But if you're just trying to like if you already got a PC and you're trying to add to it, it's very hard to buy like video cards. I don't know about everything, all the other stuff. I know trying to just get a decent video card, it's not happening because it's shortage of parts. chips
You
and
still
stuff.
trying to get yours?
Oh, I'm not even trying no more because I looked online that one day and
Okay.
it was game over. So I'm like, well, fuck it. And like I said, the only game I'm really playing on my PC is Lost Ark, and it's running fine for me and playing fine. So I'm not really worried about the video card right now. I'm not gonna play arm and a leg for a video card at the moment.
Hey, but hey, but do y'all know one thing? Do you know the one console that don't censor that they don't censor games though? Nintendo.
And the console that doesn't get any games is Nintendo. They don't have any games to censor. They have all kitty games.
I'm gonna say like yeah. I'm gonna say like they got more than just kitty games.
They don't have no games I want to play. I can tell you that.
That's correct. That's good, dude. Nintendo games, dude, got some wild shit though. But, hey, uh, but hey, it is. I guess it is what it is. You know.
Well, guys, I think that's gonna be the show. Uh, we had some fun on here today with some of the people in the chat, and everybody's dogging Chun Li. I'm telling y'all better watch out when y'all go to sleep tonight. Y'all said some shit that y'all shouldn't have said about that movie. And that can get you in trouble. So I'm gonna let y'all
I
know.
watched the movie, so I can't say anything about it.
But it's a classic. That's all I'm going to say. Damn. I don't want to say no more about it. My blood pressure's already rising. I just can't believe people watch these crappy movies and think they're good, and then they're going, oh goodness gracious.
Irony.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be for it for the show. It's been fun. Uh, yeah. Until next time.
See ya.
See ya.